I'm gonna start.
We're allowed to do that now. Hey!
Welcome back to ManyManyGames.
Oh, it started.
Wait, no, we'll do the intro now.
Okay.
Welcome back to ManyManyGames.
Oh, it started.
I'm gonna use both.
What are we playing today?
I play some Castlevania.
Which one?
Looks like Order of Ecclesia. But then we got all three of these. I have fond memories of one of these. We'll get into that later. I played all of the one game I played in this collection in a different country.
I don't know which one it was. Wait, these are DS?
I'm gonna sound so stupid if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are all DS games. I bought all of these games, not the ones that we're looking at, but on DS. I bought them all from a coworker back when I was a part-timer at GameStop. He decided to part with his video game collection for whatever reason, and he gave me a crazy deal where he sold me all of his Game Boy games at like $10 a pop. And it was like, I got Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Time was the other one for Zelda. He gave me Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Blue, and then a bunch of DS titles, and I bought the whole stack. I don't know, it was like 12 games. He gave it all to me for like $100. And then each individual one of those games would go on to be worth about how much I paid for one of them, which is more of a statement to like how I don't like the way buying games works right now. But
it's pretty rough, right?
But it was really cool. He hooked me up pretty hard, and I bought them from him because they look cool. But I was always apprehensive to get Castlevania because I was scared of anything that looked like it might have something to do with anything that horror is about when I was a kid. Doom, etc., Castlevania, whatever. And then one of my best friends from back home was such a Castlevania head. I started hanging with him through card games, Card Captor Vanguard specifically, our favorite. And he was like, yeah, I'm a speedrunner for Symphony of the Night. I was like, what does that mean? And then he was like, this is a jewel knuckle. I was like, jewel knuckle? And like, it's like this little like fist weapon that's really fast. And he's like, yeah, the thing that's stupid about this weapon is that for some reason on all the active frames, it rags a hit. So you run into a boss, is like you run into their butt basically. Just go, like just hits over and over and over and over.
Is Symphony of the Night?
Yeah, for the 360.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. And that's my Castlevania bit.
Cool.
I think the one I played was Portrait of Ruin.
All right.
I think.
I don't know basically anything about any of these, although I feel like a lot of my friends have played them.
Which is why
we're going to start for the first one.
Absolutely.
Order of Ecclesia it is.
I wonder if it'd be so funny if these
Hopefully
were
it's not
in
the
no
shit
order.
One.
You found the shit one. Good job.
Well done.
Hold L2 to rewind the game. You can't. They're going to give me that.
Is that a feature?
You know I'm going to want that. Franchise?
In French, I think.
Did you ever study any French? Oh my god.
A trophy.
Platinum here.
Are those the DS screens? Is that what this is going to be?
This is awesome.
Okay.
Like, you know what's funny? When they started doing stuff like this, like on like Steam or something, not necessarily DS, whenever they tried to emulate older games by doing some jank thing, I was against it. Now, whatever is right now, I'm like, this just makes me very happy.
Feels right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm digging it. I guess like that's one thing I worried about a lot with the Switch, right? There's so many DS games I like. You want to be MMG? Wait, you pick the name this time. You want MMG? You don't want to be like the J-Man?
Maybe you got this one.
Okay,
I'm so bad at naming things.
Okay.
Terrible.
Let me
How about Deep?
Deep?
I know that sounds bad. No, I thought it was like a funny name, but it's a word.
Oh yeah. Like just make a silly name. We could be the SARS disease. Actually, that could be offensive to people that have the SARS disease. You know what?
XYZ.
Yeah, I'm gonna be XYZ Drake. I don't normally do this. I usually only use the same 3 Japanese sounding usernames on everything, but that feels embarrassing to me right now. And I've never just like, even when I was a kid, I've never just like filled in some random nonsense. This is probably the first time in my life I was just like, let's just put this.
You picked a random name.
I mean, honestly, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but I changed Dragon to Drake.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking it's a fusion version of Drake, the artist.
Okay, there's lore.
Yeah, there's a little bit of lore.
Yeah, we're probably never going to see that name.
Yeah, it's gone. Do they talk to you in this game?
I think so.
Returning to life time and again
they read it
since
for
the
us.
ancient Middle Ages. The evil Lord
you
Dracula
think
Dracula's in this game?
terror.
I wonder. I've seen a little bit of stuff because I've really only played the one DS one that I've played. That like
Through their efforts,
True.
He's already in the
right.
game.
It's time
Dracula.
How many times are they gonna say Dracula?
the
By the 19th century of Draculas.
We'll be ready for some Draculas.
Those in positions of power
Oh wait, I should be paying
began
attention.
to search for new
Humanity
ways to
Dracula.
counter Dracula.
Counter Dracula.
Dracula.
You got me all messed up
Positions of
now.
power.
I'm only looking
Counter
at
Dracula.
the Ecclesiac Dracula had countermeasures to deal with the Dracula organization.
What was the name of this game again?
This
Order
one-
of Ecclesia?
Ecclesia, yep,
Okay.
yep.
And day after
That's their
day,
organization.
There you
It
go.
was born as one of those
Studies
countermeasures, I'll have you know.
but each was dissolved. When they
Have
failed
you
to
have you
produce
watched any of the?
satisfactory results,
Would you call it an anime?
But
The
that
Netflix
was when
animated.
Vania,
Yes, it's very
the
good.
leader
I've
of
watched the first
Ecclesia,
season. Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
made a
I'd love to watch
surprising
more of it.
breakthrough that could
I watched
stand
it
up
when I was
against
in.
Dracula.
I'm gonna do this every time we talk about any media
Yep,
thing.
yep.
I'm just gonna give my entire backstory
Uh-huh.
regarding it.
You watched it when you were in Sioux Falls,
That's a good guess.
Georgia.
This is actually
Oh,
exactly
you
when
play as the girl?
she's very
Shinoa.
cute.
Albus.
Albus. He looks like he's like trying to read those eye tests on the wall, but he's not. He
He's
doesn't.
having a hard time.
He isn't taking the test. He's like, if I ever got to use two eyes, then this would be easy. He's like, wait.
Is that-
Is
You
that-
think his eyes are just closed.
yeah, he's just not very good.
Wait a minute.
Your sprite model is awesome. It's very
Albus.
cool. Wait, do you want to be Albus?
No.
Okay.
Good dude.
Nah. Let's say if you wanted to read him. Nah.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Where else would he be? But yeah, I watched that Castlevania animation on Netflix when I was an English teacher inside Totori. During my year there, I had another friend who was an English teacher, and he came to stay at my place, and he was like, "You have to watch this." We kind of always did that to each other. I would make him watch something, or he'd make me watch something. It's like thanks to that guy, I got into Blood Battlefront Blockade in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Kekai Sensen.
Yeah.
So cool. It kind of fits though, because that's also like
Oh, he's
a very
mad now.
vampire thing.
Can't see.
Who put this stupid sign on the wall? It's making me feel like I need glasses. Barlow lied to me. I'm supposed to be the bearer. You think this is takes place in the Final Fantasy 16 universe?
Yeah. It's
The bearers were that was the thing that they're discriminating against inside the 16.
of the bearers.
The guys with like the tattoo where it's
Oh, is that what they were called?
I think
they
it
were
was
called
the
something
Bears,
else.
right? I think it was
Don't think it
definitely
was,
not the Bears. Albus,
Albus is a cool
First
name, I
boss.
gotta say.
that's pretty nice.
So you probably have like an intro where you have to go fight Dracula, right? And then the game starts.
That would be very video gamey.
That's how both of the Castlevania games I've played.
Be very Castlevania
Start.
video gamey. It was funny that 15 started like that. Final Fantasy 15. Do you remember that? They're like
Oh, yeah.
big
You
Ifrit
start
and
at like
stuff.
the end and then you flash
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. I think my problem is that
It's only very brief though.
enough time passed that I kind of forgot.
Yep, as you do.
As one does. So by the time it came back around, it wasn't as big of a deal to me. Do I have
We're jumping.
Okay, I got a dodge roll. It only goes backwards, I think.
I think it's called
You got to
jump
jump?
backdash in this game or something.
Okay, yeah. I got a little backdashy.
It's some speedrunning tech.
Oh, probably right.
Maybe you fight death.
I'm going to go over there. Talk about Jordan's favorite game, Vampire Survivors.
I think that's a door over there. Vampire Survivors.
Oh, that looks like a door, yeah.
There you go. What's Albus got to say?
I'm Dracula. Oh. How could he? Orders may be orders, Barlow, but I'm holding you to
There you
your
go.
promise. To me, Torgal.
that's a good Albus. Oh, there's Barlow.
Hey, all right. Do you want to be Barlow?
Only you can become the bearer of the Domingus.
I love the idea that like you give it the Doppler effect, where like you're going like to the left and the right, where it's like, dude can't stay still.
The reason is we've accidentally
Yes,
placed my
Grandmaster.
mic arm in front of the text.
Oh, true. You know, I was playing Marvel Rivals with your mic here, and I was like, I can't see anything.
I can't see anything.
Where the hell did that
We
come
have
from?
to fix this after this episode.
Do you want to do this fully voiced, or do you want me to just kind of go through it?
I can keep going through it. I'm not going to
Okay.
voice everything.
Okay.
The purpose of this ritual. The Domingus.
The Domingo. Hi. Ooh, that's a big glyph. Ecclesia created is the ultimate weapon against
You think there's like a lot of story in this game?
Dracula. I think there's a lot of preface.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a lot of video game. This is the first time on our channel that we've just like showed up and picked a thing. We usually talk about it, right?
Is that true? I guess so.
I think so. I don't know what other things will be on the channel by the time we play this, but it's generally like, you know, we kind of have an idea of what we want to do before we get here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was having an
She straight up died.
oh my gosh. I've been having a long week, so I thought we thought it'd be fun. Jordan was nice enough to be like, let's play something fun. All the other games are not fun.
We like to torture ourselves.
We know that as well as it. But I was ready to, whatever it takes, I was ready to work together.
Voice, I feel like.
All three of us.
Clive is the bad guy.
Yeah, I love Clive. Tekken 8 loves Clive.
You said he's like super strong.
It's too late. I'm already in Tekken 8. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I really want to start playing fighting games again now that my school's kind of finishing up. School. Getting back to school.
School's for nerds. Oh yeah, I'll probably go. I think
School's for nerds.
think
I'd love to go.
It'd
Be fun.
Maybe study something.
It's so cool to like be in school and be being a student because it's an interesting thing to be doing. I'm kind of a little burnt out at it because it's all I've been doing for the last little while, right? But every time I go back to being someone who's working, all I think about is like, man, I wish I was like learning a new thing or like challenging myself in a new way.
It's cool without all the stress going on, right?
Yeah.
You still have those nightmares where you like forgot to sign up for a class in college or you signed up
Things
and
like
didn't
that.
go for like 3 months.
Oh
I have
my
that.
gosh, that's
You
crazy.
have that all the
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
He's got a gun? Whoa.
Those effects would have been sick.
That
on
was
the DS.
awesome. Oh, they're still sick, dude.
You
What
are
you
my
talking
master
about?
no longer. Farewell, Paulo. I don't think he yelled that. I think I decided that he yelled that.
No, I think you got it.
He opened
You
his
nailed
mouth.
it.
Hey, thanks, man.
Several weeks.
Several Nintendo Switches release. She's almost done training. Oh, you know, I am very much barely skimming this, but it's like she's taking over his role, and that guy's
The
pissed
guy was
about
mad, yeah. She was going to be the vessel or something like that.
it. I'd be mad. Absorb the glyph, as you would.
So this game's about glyphs.
You can absorb the glyph. I wish it didn't give the rest of the context. It's like
That's it.
that's like the gameplay mechanic. It grants the glyph. Absorbing
Love
the glyph
to know what that means.
grants. Yeah, it's like jargon on jargon. That's awesome. Oh, I've seen this exact like
Oh,
sprite
she puts it
animation.
on her back. That's
She's
awesome.
so cool.
Okay, you've played this one probably, right? Rapier Griff.
Ooh, you shall know its kind.
It is your gift. Yours and yours alone. My poor girl. Child.
no.
Child. I can't read it. I'm guessing how.
Maybe we'll have to fix that.
What do you think we're going to use those DS screens?
Yeah, we just got to put all the text on
You think
there.
the glyphs are going to go?
I'm so excited to see these glyphs. Open the glyphs.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so, that looks so sick. That's so sick.
Oh, the turning animation's awesome, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh
Love
my
it. Used to pivot her entire torso before she moves her legs in the other direction. Confidor.
I'll just leave it on.
Oh, wait, are
square.
those? Oh, those are the glyphs.
Yeah, the glyphs, as you know. So that uses
It's
up
like a
my magic power.
Oh, but it
but
comes back.
Okay, it's like stamina. Get to it now.
Your arms.
Oh, okay.
You need power.
Choom. Okay, maybe not. Choom.
Status. Good.
Choom.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm all right. Status. Could use some Panera bread.
What is happening?
I'm giving it something.
I think you're getting something. Maybe
Am
that
I
heals
getting
you.
more out of this than I'm losing? That animation is so sick. Do you not want stuff from me now? Okay, you're gonna tell me the same thing.
You set them up. I think he wants you to leave.
Dude couldn't even get past the tutorial.
Nope.
My
Maybe
God.
not leaving it.
Did I come in that way? You think?
Are you sure you set the glyph?
I-
Pretty sure you set the glyph.
I'm pretty. You know what? I'll put on the other thing too. I'm pretty sure it's just this attack.
Oh, you did it.
Wow. I guess I didn't. Oh, kill him.
Oh, kill him?
Oh.
Okay.
There's like a strong attack version and a normal attack version.
Is that what the two buttons are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome. Oh, you can alternate them? Not your instinct. Meld them for a glyph union. I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Did
Did I
that
just
what
break
that
it?
Did you push it at the same time?
I think I did.
I break it.
It looks like something broke.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I just used up whatever. There was a number in the top left.
And it's lowered.
There's less of it now. Significantly
That's
less of it
awesome.
now. I'm sorry, I took that from you. It sounded like you were getting ready to
just laugh. I was gonna give it a go. It's all right.
You can't be giving me no target combos. Like this.
Tell you you're gonna enjoy this one.
This is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Gotta slide.
Hit the down kick.
I'm the Apex Legend.
Is that what they call it?
A little down kick, a little slide
Yeah,
kick,
you jump kick, slide kick. Is that what it is?
dive kick, slide kick. I would call this a slide kick.
Can you do the slide
Street
kick where you like
Fighter
jump in? Because you can do it.
Oh
supposed to be able to,
yeah. Those are always sick. I wonder if I can. You can do that in Indivisible. We were talking about Indivisible.
Oh, can you really?
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Indivisible's just weird because so much of it's a platforming game, and then the rest of it is like this, like, hey, you remember Power Stone, but we turned it into like Chrono Trigger's not the right word. There's a game. There's like a Valkyria. There's a Valkyria game, that Valkyrie game where each character is a different button on the pad, and that's what they did with it. And each character plays slightly differently, like the way that you press the button is different.
Sure.
The idea is so cool, but it turns out when every character is given only one button and the movements of your stick, like they tried to give it like you have a imagine like you have a forward
or whatever.
B.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Smash. It's like you have a forward B, a back B, a down B kind of thing.
Conceptually, it sounds incredible.
Right, and then you play it. There's another game, Project X Zone on the DS. We were talking about this. This is like the there's a game that you liked that plays the same, and I was like, oh, it's like Project X Zone, where you have like 4 characters and all different buttons, and you combo the hell out of something. We were talking about this like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember what that is.
When I show it to you, I'll show it to you on the break.
Okay.
When I show it to you, you'll be like, oh, I remember.
What break?
We have breaks. I thought you said no other flesh but your hot glyph. Sometimes we read what we want to read.
Didn't even look.
There's 2 eyes in that find.
Oh, you're right. We will find.
You'll find.
They didn't even bother to fix that.
Do you think that was before the port or after the port?
Do you know? I don't actually have any clue how they port these games to different systems. Whether they just like. Do they have the code? They just like put it in a different.
They put a DS into the back of the computer.
And just load it in there, right?
No, yeah, I wonder. I mean, I think
port.
I think a lot of it is that, you know.
That's always bewildering to me.
This
How
is-
they get things on other systems.
We should totally look into it. But me talking out of my ass, I'm thinking it's something like whatever software you're using to publish the game that you want to put out, you know, is compatible with X format files and whatever. And I feel like a lot of it is lost in the journey
Lost
to
in
whatever
time.
you're getting.
Yeah.
And to deal with that, that's where like the remastering part comes
Whoa.
in. I love
Just travel.
these
That's
buildings
nice.
look
That's
so
awesome.
cool. Yeah, I always get mad at people for being
Monastery.
whoa. Oh. Religion.
Try to jump while you're doing that.
Okay. I try.
Try again.
Try it. Try
Try
it.
a few more times.
Try everything.
Damn.
So, number 3 skeleton, HP 12 EXP3 is here to play. Now, I got that twice for no reason.
Cool
though.
music.
But I can't super well string the same attack together, but I can very well string alternate attacks together.
Can you do your glyph break? What's it called?
I think do I need 10? Yeah, I can do it. So you know how like inside, or in the other Castlevania
Oh, it's the
titles I've
hearts.
tried?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
they dropped hearts, but I actually never knew what the hearts were really for.
For using your items.
Oh, no, that's true though, right? But I like that in this game it's for this like glyph break thing because that's cool.
They're kind of like your items, right? Heart repair.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm sure as I start attaching different ones, it'll become a little more interesting, like what the decision I make for which one I want to have on or whatever time. But we're talking about doing switch offs with this one, right?
Sick. Are we?
Yeah.
I haven't privy to this conversation.
I haven't heard that internet. Oh, are you not in the RSS feed?
Wonder how long this one's on.
Right, I remember. So I played one of the games in this collection. We'll get to that later.
This one.
I haven't
You
played this one.
You haven't played this
No,
one?
I haven't. But I've
Okay.
seen this character sprite in like a compilation.
Okay.
Of
This
like,
is
hey,
boss?
aren't these cool?
What is that?
It looks very menacing. You think it's a glyph?
Whoa,
I think it's a glyph.
I wouldn't even thought of that. An
True.
attractive
A
magnet.
very nice looking magnetic field. You're gonna love it. Press R1 to adhere to nearby magnets with the magnets. Oh, okay. So there's like my movement one.
Oh.
Love it. Player cares the directional buttons. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm not sure if I'm in control or it's just telling me. All right, you can show me all 4 directions. Release our attention to flying in the opposite direction. Oh, that's very cool.
That is so cool.
Love that. Be used to dodge attacks in combat.
Oh my god. That's not. You don't actually have to equip that one, do you?
I think it.
Oh, it's equipped to your R1.
Yeah, I think I would, but this time they're not.
Just gave it to you.
Yeah, I think they
Well,
wanted.
You're gonna
want
to put it here.
Yeah, the first guy was like, "I don't think you put that. I don't think you put that on."
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's awesome. You ever play Gravity Rush?
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice. Well, there goes that. Have you played 2?
Anyway.
I haven't played 2.
I didn't beat either of them, but I played both.
Okay, I didn't beat 1, but I played it. Actually, that's interesting. How did you know? So I was gonna say that the one game.
A horse.
Oh my god,
There's a horse.
It's usually Medusa heads, right? Or maybe there's also.
This is not
Level up!
a Castlevania.
I love
game
leveling
I've
up.
seen before.
What a simple thing to like. I like when the game 3 is
Pretty sick.
simple.
You haven't played Symphony of the Night?
Not
have you?
through. I think I've played it a little bit on 360, but I've never beaten it for sure. The only Castlevania I've ever beaten
Is it on 360? They port it to 360?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Are
I'm
they
not supposed to be
making
here yet.
cat sounds when they die?
I think they are. That definitely makes them scarier to me. Are you okay?
Oh, there's a cat down there.
Save the cat. I like how I dealt 1 damage to it twice and it died. But it must
It does
have.
sound like that sometimes.
Nice cat. I'm trying not to kill it. Oh, I bet I have Slide under there. Slide.
Kill the cat.
Slide. Oh, no. Oh, who's going to get me? How do I open it down here? Maybe this is telling me you need to get the cat power to become a cat so you can open this treasure chest. Oh my god. Stop harvesting me. I'm getting corn harvested. But yeah, the other Castlevania game I played it while I was on a family trip. We went to the Cayman Islands, I think. And while I was there, why did I know to hit this? I have no idea. I don't know if this is affecting something that would help me in another room, or if I'm not doing enough. Maybe it's like you need to clear this whole thing.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But that's the whole point, right? You're supposed to like go in different rooms and be like, I'm clearly not equipped for this yet, but if I had a thing that seems like it solves this problem, I could do something.
Oh, I never played a video game in my life. Oh, you can do the up-down thing.
Heck. Oh my god.
There you go. You got
HP
HP
max up.
up.
I love that.
What about that cat, though?
Love this screamer. Does it also tell me to press up? Oh my god, the damage. I'm boosted. I'm dying, I'm frying.
Oh, yeah, you
Press
can,
down.
yeah. Pet the cat.
Oh god, I'm trying. Oh, I saved it, I think.
Wait, did it die?
It's part of me.
Where'd it go?
I obtained it. The new glyph, cat. I think I have enough hearts now that I can start doing that skill again. So I think I can't get up here yet. That's the bigger thing. Yeah, I played the other one in the Cayman Islands, and while I was in the Cayman Islands, this was still like smartphones were definitely around at this point, but it was still like 3G and stuff like that.
Yep.
And while I was in the Cayman Islands, I remember not having service, probably because I was out of the country and I was outside of my service zone, and we spent a lot of time on the beach and stuff, so I didn't have like Wi-Fi. And I remember this is kind of dated a little bit, I guess, but I listened to Random Access Memories by Daft Punk like 30 times during that trip while I was sitting on the beach, and I played 2 games on that trip.
Big whiff. A knife.
I played
A knife!
I think Portrait of Ruin, which is on here. I finally got around to the thing I was going to say. And the other game I played was Gravity Rush.
Oh.
Which
Wait, Portrait of Ruin is on this?
Yeah.
That's the one you played?
Yeah.
You remembered?
Yeah.
Or you knew the whole time?
I was like, I'll bring that up later. But weirdly, because of that magnetic thing we talked about, Gravity Rush as well. And that was the other game I played on that trip. That's the only 2 games I played that trip.
That's interesting.
And yeah, it was super cool. The other thing I did that trip was I watched all of Outlaw Star.
Oh, LSR 6. So you didn't... I guess it probably wasn't on
This is on
television.
On DVD. My friend lent me his DVD collection.
Because I watched it on Toonami.
I should stop sitting here and killing these guys. I gotta get out of here.
They'll go away, that's eventually.
It feels like they're designed to not give me EXP to level, Like if you were gonna do like an infinitely spawning enemy, you wouldn't reward the player too heavily. I guess, right? But
the horses are kind
the game doesn't feel like it wants to know my friend. It wants me to feel like I'm in hostile territory. I'm hogging this pretty hard. So let's do by the episode to pick switch. That sounds fun, right? Or I guess. If it works, it works. Give me the thing. Display enemy names as you attack. Okay, alright.
As you attack. Ghost.
Every time you attack. Ghost! By the way.
You can only know them when you're typing.
Oh, Ghost. I knew that guy from high school. That's a weird.
I wouldn't call that a ghost, really, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. The fact that it's a horse head for whatever reason is kind of freaking me out. Cotton thread. It's probably cool. If I opened a treasure chest and obtained a cotton thread, I probably wouldn't be too hype about it. But yeah, I did that, and then the other thing I did on that trip is I purchased the ManyManyGames Blu-ray set.
Okay.
And I
This
remember
is the Cayman Island?
Yeah, it just, when I was on my laptop. And I remember, for me at the time, that was a very big financial commitment because I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to own the Monogatari series on Blu-ray. And I've heard such good things about them, but I want to watch them on Blu-ray for whatever reason. And I went for it. It was really cool.
Did you watch them on?
I had watched some of them at a friend's house. And I remember being like, man, he has these Blu-rays. That's so cool. I wish I could watch this, whatever. And it probably was on like Crunchyroll or something at the time, but I don't know. I was obsessed. I was like, I want that Blu-ray. And so I went for it. And that's most all I remember about that trip. I remember playing a lot of Dawn of Sorrow or Portrait of Ruin while I was in the customs line. And what I specifically remember, the reason I bring this up is earlier you were like, how long do you think this game is?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have access to the internet for most of that trip, except for like, when I was in the hotel room, I guess.
You're gonna give me an estimate.
Oh yeah,
How much time you thought it took you to beat Portrait of Ruin?
But I spent most of the time away from the computer, right? So
Sure.
I got stuck a lot. And every time I got stuck, my lateral thinking skills probably are just not adequate to what this game desires. I would just get so frustrated. Where do I go? And I just go back to every room over and over again. And I remember looking at one part where it's like, how do I get? It's like this like pool of water.
Yep.
And then there's like these spikes, and
That's
there's no
how
room above the spikes.
work. Like even like something at night, you try to go back and play it. It's very difficult to get through the entire game without looking anything.
Sure.
Just because there's always like one thing you miss.
It's why it's
What are those
always
magical
nice.
tickets for?
I wonder. I think I can take a magical ride. I'll take a magical ride.
Magical ride, you pause me.
Yeah. I think. Let me just get out of this room and then let's do a next time.
It's a dangerous room. Level up.
A little level up. Do you like when games fully heal you when you level up, or do you think it's too strong? Oh, perfect.
I think it's fine.
We'll talk about that
Okay.
later. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll be
And
back.
We'll be back in another episode.
Never play this game again.
It'll be another year.
Bye.
How much time was goodbye?